Chinook Inc. getaway package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Hey guys, welcome to another Animal Crossing video. And as the days get closer, I am getting way more hyped for this game. I'm so excited. I know a lot of new people are coming into Animal Crossing. Majority of the people that have played their original are people who are no younger than 30 generally. Unless you got a GameCube handed down to you or something that had Animal Crossing. So honestly, by the time Animal Crossing became a little more well-known, people weren't playing the GameCube anymore. They were playing the DS or the Wii. I feel like a lot of people kind of came into the picture with Wild World. So here's a little background history. So the Nintendo GameCube released the original Animal Crossing. We didn't actually have access to it right away. It was released for Japan only in 2001, and it was actually on the Nintendo 64. And so they basically enhanced it and released it on the GameCube. So technically, this is like the second copy of the game, but it's the first for most of us. So we had access to it in 2002. And then that was basically the only Animal Crossing till 2005. And that's when they released Wild World. And that was released on the DS. And that was actually the first game to use the multiplayer functions. It was using the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, so you could do multiplayer in that game, but that got discontinued because of the Nintendo Wi-Fi being a discontinued thing. And then 2008 is when they released City Folk. The City Folk game was released on the Wii, and it was actually the first Wii game to use the Wii Speak. And then what is the newest, unless you consider the mobile the newest, but the newest game of the series until New Horizons releases is New Leaf. And so people have been playing New Leaf since 2012. Now, there's a few others. They're considered like spin-off games, but there is also Happy Home Designer that was released in 2015, and that's for the Nintendo 3DS. And then there is also the Amiibo Festival, which is kind of like a party type game. And that's for the Wii U. That was released also in 2015. Now, this one got a lot of bad reviews. I personally never played this one, and it wasn't that I didn't want to play it. It was just so much under the radar that I had no idea existed for a really long time. And yeah, from kind of seeing what kind of game it is, I can see why this one wouldn't have done so well. Me personally, I probably would have picked it up anyway because of, being an Animal Crossing fan. But would it have gone played very much? I don't know. To me, this is kind of like, playing Mario Party. I love Mario Party. It's a great game, but it's not a game that I play 24/7. It's like a once in a while game. And yeah, I love Animal Crossing because of the world that you experience in the other games. You know what I mean? It's not really a board game, and that's what this is. This is definitely a board game here. If you have played it, let me know what you thought of it. And then the newest would be the mobile game. As far as spin-offs, I don't consider Pocket Camp to really be like a full-blown game because it's, mobile, but it's as close as you get for a mobile game, I guess. I like it. I've been playing Pocket Camp since they released it, and it's not bad. Not bad for mobile. Okay, so that concludes today's video. Just thought I'd do a quick history. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know, do you plan on getting Animal Crossing New Horizons? And have you played any of the previous? Have you played any of these? Is there any that you're currently playing? I know a lot of people are still playing New Leaf, and they probably will until March 20th when New Horizons gets released. Now, just in case you guys are curious of what has done better as far as games, and this is just like, the main games. So that would be like Animal Crossing, the original, Wild World, City Folk, and New Leaf. As surprising as it is, the original is not the one that did better. I wish it was. I think it should be. But the reality is not a whole lot of people knew it existed back then. So it actually sold the least amount of copies. So here's the statistics in case you guys are curious. So the original sold 2.32 million copies. Wild World sold 11.75 million copies. City Folk sold 3.38 million copies, and New Leaf is the biggest one to date, and that is 12.21 mil copies. So as you can see, Wild World and New Leaf are, the top-end Animal Crossing. Me, I don't care what the numbers are. Animal Crossing, the original one, is the best one. And I think I will always think that. Even if New Horizons knocks us out of the water, no pun intended, I still think I would be saying that the original is better because I just don't think anything can top that. But the thing is, it makes sense that New Leaf would have, 12 mil sold because the game's technically been out. Well, the series has been out for like 19 years. Now it's kind of like with WoW, not a whole lot of people played vanilla, but everyone now has played some sort of version of that game because that game's been out for 15 years. More, the longer something's out, the more attention it gets because people have years to discover it, right? So it really does make sense. I think Wild World did amazing though. Even though it's the second top, game, I almost feel like it should be the first because 11.75 mil for a game that came out in 2005, that's still pretty fucking good. That means that Animal Crossing, within the 3 years, because it released for the rest of the world in 2002, so within a few years, it got a lot of exposure. So yeah, I think those are great statistics, to be honest. And as far as reviews, they've all done really good. New Leaf has the top review, but out of 100, the original got 87, Wild World got 86, City Folk got 73, and New Leaf got 88. So those are definitely great statistics, if you ask me. And that concludes today's video. So I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.